Welcome to the instructional part of the video. You can get tabs and backing tracks if you go to my website, www.erichaugenguitar.com. Today I'm using, I believe this is a 2018, it's a 2018 Fender Classic 50s Lacquer Stratocaster stock pickups, running into my pedal board, using my Strymon Deco for some crunch, and then playing through my Mojo Tone Tweed Pro with a Weber Alnico speaker, mic'd up with a Rode NTR active ribbon mic. That's what you're hearing. Now let's look at this stuff. Alright, very simple song. Just a couple of chords is all. It's going to start with a walk down into the E, 4-2-0. And so, yep, I do the little walk down, and then my next little lick, my favorite thing to do is connect two cage structures to each other. So I'm thinking of actually this structure of E and this structure of E, and I'm sliding between them. Ring fingers on that 6 of the D, sliding up to the 9. And then when I land, I'm landing on an E sus2 really, which is 7, 9, 9. The chord goes to B, there's a B right there. So I'm using harmonized 6s there, that is 9, skip it. 8, that's just walking down. 7 and 6, and then what was it? 6 and 4, which all look, did it again. I'm just connecting two shapes. Back to an E. That's just the portion of an E there, and you notice I will do a good share of hybrid picking to get things neat. Because that's vaguely Leonard Cohen's vocal melody. The 2 and the 1, 4 and the 2, back to, and then a big A chord. And so I know that the A is the 4 of the key. The 4 of the key can become a major 7, so I do a giant major 7 arpeggio. Open on the A string, 7, 6, 5, slide way up to 9. I guess that's a major 9 arpeggio, really, because 9, 12, slide back to 7. That's that lick. I love that lick. And then just when it comes back to E, actually just saying an open E down below and a 9 up top, hybrid picked. And that's a very Hendrix little thing there. Because if this is E, this is also an E here, cage system. So that's, there I am. I did that, and then 12. And that is on the G string going 11, 12, 11, 9, 11, 9, 9. That's a great little lick. And then it hits a B again. I'm like, cage system and inversion systems. I'm like, ooh, I know there's a B here, but that would be clunky. So I'm like, ooh, an inversion. Look at that. That's a very useful inversion of this shape. That's 11, muted out, 9, 11, and I usually slide into it. And then slide back to a B7, because B7 is the 5 chord in this key, so that can be a dominant 7. 7th fret, muted out, 7th fret, 8th fret. And then it's got to get to an E that's nearby. I don't know, that's again kind of a blend of, I was trying to get a nice contrary motion between that's going up. That's just very Bach classical harmony rules. That's straight out of like high school music theory class. And then, so that is that. There I am on 6 and 9. And then, open E, open B. And then I actually hit that 6, which implies that it dropping to E7, setting up the next section of the song. So, back it up to B4 and 7. And so there we are. I guess that's kind of still, that's still on an E chord. Yeah, so that is out of that E system there. That's on the 5. I'm on the 4. There's the 6. Song hits a big A. There's an A. So I'm just tagging this 9 and 10. This is straight out of Wind Cries Mary. That little A fill there, which is built off of this A shape there. There I am on 12 and 12. Only the ring finger coming on to 14. And then 14 on the G. And then this is me like being like, I just wanted to go in my head. You know, when I make these, I just kind of, I'll start with an idea and you just leave yourself open to whatever ideas come next. So I heard in my head this, like, I don't know, it came to me. So from this, doing the same idea off of this 10 and 9, which is A and C sharp, it was kind of a neat, like, you know, taking what Hendrix did and going a little sideways. You know, 10 and 9. That pinky comes on to get the 12, back to that, stretch it, to get that 13. And then more of my, I don't know why, I got really like counterpointy. Because it's going, and it's going, oh wait, sorry. Yeah, so it's 2 different directions. 9, skip it, 12, 11 and 11. 10 and 9. Yeah, you get the counterpoint happening. And that's, yeah, there I am at 9 and 7. Back it up to, because we're on an E chord now, 5 and 4. And then we get a kind of walking out of it. I knew I wanted to put this cool thing on the F sharp minor chord, so yeah, because I guess, yeah, I don't know why I did this really, because it's on an A chord, whatever. Back to this area here, you know, that's 6 and 5, 4 and 5, get that 7, and then the kind of like little gospel-y kind of run. 5, 4, 7, 4, 2, 2. Yeah, that's what I'm. And then we're on F sharp minor as we're approaching the guitar solo. So my favorite F sharp minor thing to do, very new wave thing, is to leave the open B and E. So I kind of do that. 4, 4, 2, 0. And then as that's ringing out, I slide into this F sharp minor shape. Which is, where am I? That is, I always notice that I'm always giving people the finger when I point to stuff. Maybe I'll use my pinky. 6, 7, 9. And then a series of sixths off of this F sharp minor shape. 11, 12, no, 11, 10, 9 and 9, change strings, 12 and 11, and then 11 and 9, and again there's our B landing point, so I'm on 9 and 8. And then I'm going to switch pickups and do the Bobby Metzger lead guitar. Now I'm running out of gigs on my memory card, so there's going to be a cut point right here. Welcome back. Here comes Bobby Metzger's guitar solo with, you know, some adjustments made by me. So we're playing out of E pentatonic major. So we are on 9, 11 on that G is going to go up and down, and then land on 9. Play with it a little more. And this is neat. He kind of switches to more of like a E mixolydian up here, kind of out of this that kind of half happy, half sad blues zone. So let's see. Darn. And then, yeah, so we're at 14. Just go up a little bit. Down to 12, up. Back to. That's like a weird phrase, the way he lands that. And then where am I? Oh, yeah. So, boom. Yeah, and you notice there's a little. I love this little thing he does. I think he does this on a Telecaster thin line. Yeah, that's a very prim and proper, utilizing hybrid picking in his open E string and an E major scale. So let's see, let's watch that melody. 8, 6, 9, 7, you know, there's with an open E in between. There's that B chord sliding from 7 to 9 to that 8. And then back to just bending around that 11. And this is neat. Kind of a blues bend. And you know, I think on the record he does a full step. This is from the Cohen live record. I think he goes. But like I was like, I'm gonna go up on that 15, and then come back only a half step because D sharp is the note I want for that chord because it's a B chord. So I go all the way up. And then this next lick is one of the ones that took me a long time to figure out. I love that. So again, he's playing around with that Mixolydian zone there. So you got. There's a 14 to 12. And then that little section there, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then that little 11, 12, 13. That's cool. And then we're kind of shifts position. You could probably do it here. I think it sounds better back here though. 9, 11, 8. Yeah, because it's heading to a B. Because there's the B, the third of the B chord. Yeah, a lot of playing to changes stuff. You don't have to play jazz to play the changes. You can do it in other areas. So 9, 11, 8, walk down, 9, 8, 7, back to E. Kind of turning that E into an E7. 14, 12, 11, no, 13, 11, 12 and 10. And then a little hybrid picking. Yeah, there's a lot of hybrid picking in this. So there's a gap there. 9, skip it. 9, 8. I love this thing he does. That's an A chord. 7 harmonic on the A string, 7 harmonic on the D string. Takes that B, pedal steel trick, because I know Bobby Metzger plays pedal steel too. That B pushes up by going behind the nut. Only works on Fender guitars, doesn't work on bent headstocks like Gibsons and Gretches. So you go, yeah. Hit an open E, and then let it go. That's an awesome lick. When you land, yeah, you know it's coming down. Second fret of the G. there's my E chord, 0 and 1 there, which is just that. And then you go, which is, the same as this. So that's on 7. More Mixolydian, and that's he's doing a rake there off of this E chord. 14, 13, 12, 12. Yep. And then we're getting near the end. 14, 10, yep, 14, 12. Flat third to major third. 14, 13. Back it up. Well, I gotta remember. Going down in thirds. 11 and 10. 9 and 7. A chord. Hendrixy thing, yeah. 7, 4, hammer on 2. 6, yeah. And then walk it down and harmonize 6. So that last little piece, 7, 6. 6, 4. 4, 2. And then back and forth. There you go. I previously had transcribed the guitar solo from the Cohen Live version of this song, the excellent Bobby Metzger guitar solo, and I think I posted that several years ago, back when my backing tracks weren't as luscious. So I wanted to redo it with a full arrangement of the verse leading up to it. And what happened was, I started just trying to do a straight arrangement, just Leonard Cohen's vocal melody, and then I didn't like how it sounded on guitar, so then I turned it into one of my how many double stops and sixths can I throw at this thing to make it pretty to me. Again, it's just how I do things. An idea starts, and I start the idea, and this is actually how I take guitar solos too, so I don't know, maybe there's some wisdom here. You have an idea, but I don't hold on to the ideas too hard. I let them blossom into something that I think ultimately is really pretty. I hope you enjoy it. Take your time. There's just tons of things to think about and learn from this. Thanks for watching.